Jim, congratulations, a perfect 10 now for the Hatters, and that really has to be the pick of the bunch. What a result.
Yeah, I think when everybody looks at the result, they'll think that's impressive. I was really pleased with the way we went about our business. We know that they've got goals, and they're the top goal scorers in the national, but we also know that they concede, so it was a bit disappointing to go behind, especially in the circumstances we did, but what a reaction from our lads to go 2-1 up. So, and I think second half we just had to keep playing our game and just try and get our little bits of strength against their weaknesses, and we capitalised on a few mistakes by them and got the third and fourth, so I was really pleased. Lads have done brilliant again.
And the great quality of the goals as well, Jim. You almost outplayed Harrogate on this pitch of theirs, which I think is a real tribute to the way you set your team up.
Well, you know, we've been trying to teach the players all the time about what's effective football. Is it do you go short, do you go long, do you go forward, do you go back, and I think that they're making really good decisions, and what they're doing is that they're making decisions quicker, and when they make them decisions they've been really incisive and positive in what they do, so credit to them really.
Would have been easy to make one or two changes perhaps today. You opted just to make that one enforced change this afternoon, keep the same shape. I'm looking at your face, I'm guessing it was a difficult decision.
If you ask Dave Conlon, he'll just say, oh, the gaffer and me have been talking about. I think there's a number of different factors we have to look at. You know, we obviously had to make a change with Lewis coming in, and I thought he did well and he slotted in nicely for us. Tough game to come in, you know, a real handful back, and Muldoon's got their top goal scorer, so they did really well. Yeah, it's tempting, and I think some of our players are elated in there, and others will be really flat because they thought maybe this was the opportunity to get a game and play on this stage. But we had an empty week coming up to this game, and we have an empty week afterwards. If we had had a replay, then I think that would have been time to give lads a rest and let them recover, if you like, or some of those that perhaps are finding the challenge of Tuesday, Saturday. We could have given them a break on Tuesday, but I think our mentality throughout, and Harrogate's, is it's play your strongest team, go about your business as if it's a league game, keep the mentality and keep everything right and positive, and I think we've done that. Whether it be, we made a few changes against Chorley, but against Altrincham and Truro we played our strongest team because we want to win. We're not bothered about the FA Trophy winning it. I think our mentality's just been one game at a time, and we wanted to come here. And I really, when the draw came out, I was pleased in the regard that we had an opportunity to pit our team against a team that's doing really well in the national, and say, well, how far have we come? And I think we've made a statement today that we've come a long way, and it would have been a bit unfair on our team to make lots of changes and never really be able to gauge. You know, the conundrum is, what's your best 11, because the best 11 was different 3 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, 9 weeks ago, so it's not just the 11 that are doing the business, the subs are coming on making a difference, and the lads are slotting in seamlessly at times to you know, Darren, Jake, you know, Matty, Paul, Sam, they're all just rotating, and it's the collective strength that's really good at the moment.
I mean, without preempting anything, it is a good indicator of progress, today's results, isn't it? And it just shows that you could compete at the next level.
But again, you know, it's different when you have to play every week, Saturday, Tuesday, and you've got to go to Dover on a Tuesday night, or Ebbsfleet, and you know, so we're under no illusions how tough the national is. It is a full-time professional league, and at the moment, on a one-off game, Millville or Harrogate away, we've shown our capabilities. I think it was a nice challenge today for us, and it was a challenge we stepped up to. But again, we're back to league action in the next couple of weeks, and we just got to keep hunting down wins, but goals, points, and just keep climbing that table, because I think we'd all like to have much more of these games next year.
You've come through the league's transfer window with none of your players leaving, which must be a relief to you.
You know, again, I didn't expect anything to happen. I think most January windows, there's not much change in our market. Perhaps other clubs are able, you know, they have to do their business at this time of the year. You've seen that with Harrogate bringing in a left back, because he obviously felt that was an area they needed to strengthen. But from our perspective, it's very hard to improve on that team, and I don't think anybody's in a rush to leave because they're all enjoying the football. I mean, the time at the end of the season to take stock and reflect and decide on what they want to do in their careers. But at the moment, I think if you ask most of them in there, they want to be playing every game here this season and really enjoying the football, and most of them will say that they want to be here next year and being part of a team competing at the right end of this league or at the next level. So no, we just, like I said, the window didn't affect us, we just carry on, like I said, but we are monitoring the market because we need to keep strong, and but at the moment they're performing so well. They're all in such good shape physically. They're all doing everything right off the pitch in terms of strength training, rehab, prehab, recovery. So real credit to their professionalism.
You mentioned Lewis Baines earlier. Just maybe a little more detail on how you feel he did today.
He did well. I mean, it was a tough yellow for him, you know, because I think Matty was a bit negative in his pass to Sam, and all of a sudden they spring on him. And the danger was for us that, if you like, that if you lost the ball in them central areas, they'd flood you. I think you've seen that threat.
That's right.
Look, it's the baptism of fire for him, really, to come up against likes of Beck and you know, the pace of the game and that. But I thought he did really well. You know, like I said, I can't single out anybody, but we'll have tougher games. I remember Jamie come in this time last year. Right. I think his first game was Stockport and conceded 3 and 4 here. So it's a nice start for the kid, and like I said, hopefully he enjoys his time with these lads and these professionals.
Great stuff. It's a great win today. Well done.
Thanks so much.